Welcome to Back in Business. Today I'm going to show you how to create payment links and QR codes from your Clover dashboard. One of the easiest ways Clover helps businesses get paid faster is with QR codes and payment links. Instead of relying only on your terminal, this allows you to accept payments anywhere and with almost no setup. For example, with the QR code, you can put it on invoices, receipts, you can print it and display it on a table, or even on your signage. It lets customers scan and pay from their own phone. It reduces lines and frees up staff during busy times. Payment links work similarly, but are perfect for remote or follow-up payments. You can text or email a secure link, and your customer pays when it's convenient for them. No app, account, or anything else required on their end. Simply put in their payment information. Business owners use these for invoices and deposits, over the phone or after hours payments, and reducing that infamous "I'll pay you later" situation. The best part is everything still runs through Clover, so payments show up in your reporting, funds deposit just like normal. You don't need any extra software or hardware. It's a simple way to get paid faster, look more professional, and give customers the flexibility they expect. Now let me show you how to create the payment links and QR codes. The first thing we're going to want to do is log into our Clover dashboard. From there, we're going to look for the settings tab, which is on the upper right. It's this gear right here. Click on that. A new menu appears, and we need to scroll down and click on the View All Settings option. This is going to bring up a huge list of awesome settings you can choose to customize from your Clover dashboard. We want to scroll down to the e-commerce section, and within that we want to click on payment links. This is where you're going to create your Clover payment link and QR codes. We're going to click on the create new in the upper right hand corner. You'll have three options: button, URL, and QR code. Button is code, so if you're a web developer, you have a web developer, they may be interested in using the button. For us DIY business owners, we're going to focus on the URL and the QR code. So the URL is literally going to create a link that you can send via email or text to your customers. So when we click on that, it brings us to this page where we're going to actually create the URL. First, we need to name it. You want to name it something relevant to what it's going to be used for. For purposes of this, I'm going to name it test. If it's going to be used for invoices, call it invoice. If it's going to be used for a certain type of invoice, name it that. Whatever makes sense to you in your bookkeeping, name it that here. Then we choose whether it's a variable or a preset amount. Variable means that when the customer clicks on this URL, it's going to show them a blank place where they can input whatever value they want. If you have a variety of different amounts that are going to be charged to different clients, you may want to have a variable option. If it's the same cost every single time, you can have a preset option. Once you've decided whether you're going to choose variable or preset, then you're going to select notification. This makes sure that you get an email whenever a payment is made. Then you just click save. Now you've created your payment link. This is what you would do if you wanted to send it to a client. You just copy the URL and then you would paste it into their email or text, but I'm just going to paste it into this browser. This is what it would look like. It would have your business name here, and since I selected variable, it's allowing them to put in the amount, and then it's just going to have customer information, it's going to have payment information, and we can even make it so that they can leave a note. That is the payment link. Now I'm going to show you how to create a QR code. We're back on the Clover dashboard. So we already created payment link. Now we're going to create the QR code. We're going to navigate to the settings, gear, the view all settings. Then we're going to navigate down to e-commerce and payment links. Now we're going to click on the blue create new in the upper right hand corner and click QR code. Again, you're going to want to name it something relevant to what it's being used for. I have some clients that use QR codes specifically for farmers markets. So you can put farmers market here. And then some are using it specifically for certain events like charity auctions. Or if you're a restaurant and you're using it at your tables, you can just put table QR code. Again, variable or preset. Again, we want to select notification so that we'll receive an email when they pay. With the QR code, there's lots of styling options you can select. You can change the background color, you can add text, add your business logo, what have you. Those are all available as customizations for the QR code. Okay, then we're going to hit save. And now we have a QR code. The QR code is a file that you need to download and save. And then, like I said, you're going to want to print it on something. I'm going to open this. Okay. So if you have a smartphone, you can open up your smartphone camera and hover over this QR code, and it's going to open up a payment link that you can tap on. From there, once you tap on that, it's going to open up the checkout screen, much like the payment link did that we had created previously. And you'll see that this is a very simple way your customers can pay you using their smartphone. I hope this has been helpful and that you guys find some good use for these payment links and QR codes. I know I have. One last thing I want to show you, if you want to stick around, is how to add the optional note to the QR code or the payment link. So again, we're going to go to settings, view all settings. We're going to go down here to hosted checkout. And this is just a way you can customize your payment link screen. You can change the color, you can change the name that shows up when they check out, you can add a custom footer content, all of this. You can change what details are required when a customer checks out. You can even create custom fields if you want to create additional information. I always like to allow customers to add in a note. So if they need to put in something specific about their order, this is a great option. You can enable and even set as required different custom fields if you want to make it so that the customer has to input certain information before they can check out. This is a great option. There's so many customizable options with Clover. That's why I love it for businesses. So if you have any additional questions or a request for a video, please feel free to leave a comment below or reach out to me. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.